today I'm explaining you about this design. So in NX CAD, right now we are using the NX 12. So first of all, I'm starting from this. I'm taking the top line as a reference plane. Here, activate the sketching task environment, and then you can select the top line as a reference, and you can activate the sketch on this. Okay, just I'm creating a profile here. So just you can see the shape. It is looking like this. From the top view, I'm creating here. So just like this. Uh, So while you're creating the sketch, if in case if you're keeping the I mean like origin point at the center, that will give us the uh, good impact to create the any kind of the design in a simple way. So right now I'm applying the coincident constraint in between the this midpoint and this origin point. Okay. So after that, just we can close it and we can give the dimensions. Here they mentioned that this length of this one is 50 mm. So just I'm using the rapid dimensions after that. So this total length is 50 mm. Okay. So after that, here they mentioned the rest of dimensions. Here they mentioned the dimension from here to here is this is 12 mm plus this is 15 plus 13 plus you have to consider the radius. So 12 plus 25. So that means 37, 37 plus 13, 50, 50 plus 25, 75. Total length is from here to here, length is 75. So we can give the this dimension is 75 mm. After that, we can give the same dimension for this also 75 mm. And they mentioned the distance from this thickness is 12 mm. They clearly mentioned here. And next one is here they mentioned this between distance is 26 mm. After that, we have to keep it at the center. That is the reason I'm adding the one more dimension. That means 13 mm, 26 divided by 2. Okay. So after that, okay. Next. So here to here distance, they already mentioned, we already created that 50 mm. So after creating this, just we can exit from here and then apply the extrude for this. So here they clearly mentioned that 50 is the height. So right now I'm selected this sketch as a reference. After that, I'm using the midplane option, symmetrical value, and I'm using the value is 25 mm. Why? Because 25 plus 25. So after that, just click on OK. So this will be created. Okay. So after that, just you can select this one and then activate the. Okay, this is completed. So now you have to go with this fillet. So here they mentioned the 25 radius. So here I'm using the fillet option. So here simply select this edges and select this edge, and you can select this edge. After that, you can select this edge also. So you can give the radius of 25. Okay. So this is the one of the way to create the fillet here. Okay. So after creating this, here we have to remove the material. So simply you can select this place as a reference. And then you can activate the sketch on this place. Now simply I'm creating some rectangle here with the help of this one. So with help of this edge, I'm creating some rectangle here. So after that, simply add the dimensions of this one. So here it is having the 25 mm distance. So simply select this line and then you can give the 25 is the length of the rectangle. After that, they mentioned that this edge to this edge, they mentioned the 12 mm distance. So you can add the dimension also. Okay. So first of all, once again, you can activate the rapid dimension and you can select this edge as well as you can select this edge and then you can add the dimension of 12. After that, here one more thing is so we have to maintain this. This is 20 mm and then the deep is 6 mm. So you can select this line and you can add the dimension of this one is 6 mm, right? So now finish it. You can simply apply the extrude for this. This time we have to remove the material. That is the reason we have to use the Boolean operations. First, select the sketch. After that, you can change the direction, extrusion direction. And next one, you have to activate the subtract. And simply here, I'm using the until next. Don't go with this first one. So just you can go to the until next. So after that, just click on OK. So now you can select the sketch, just you can get the control plus V. So whatever the extrude you created here, so simply we kept the planes at the center position. That is the reason. You can use the 3D mirror. Okay. So for that purpose, open this drop down. Here we are having the mirror feature option is there. Activate the mirror feature. So after that, you can choose the plane. So I'm using this plane as a reference. After that, you can click on OK. This is completed. So we have to create the same thing on the bottom face also. So again, you can select this one. So after that, I'm selecting these two features. Open this drop down, activate the mirror feature, and then here also this top plane is kept at the center location. So that is the reason again you can select this plane reference plane. You can select the plane as a reference and just click on OK like this. After this, we have to add the holes here. So simply you can activate the sketching task environment. After that, you can select this face as a reference and you can click on OK. So simply create the circular section from the same center point. And here they clearly mentioned this internal radius is 14 diameter. You can add the diameter of this 14. So after that, simply finish from here. So apply the extrude for this. First select the curve. After that, so it is moving in the negative direction. You can change the extrusion direction, use the subtract option, and then simply we can do this thickness or else simply in the end direction you can activate the until next option and okay. So you have to perform the same thing on this. So now to create it again and again. So simply select it and again go to the mirror feature option and you can use this reference and create the hole on the opposite face also. So now Control plus B for the and we have to agree this extension. So here Once again, go to the sketching task environment. After that, you have to select the space as a reference and just click on OK. Now, here we are having the projection options are there. So open this drop down here, project curve option is there. So simply you can take this edge as a reference. Why? Because we have to keep it as a whole. That is the reason I projected that sketch. After that, from the same center point, you can develop the one more circle with diameter of 30. So here, give the 30 diameter for this. After that, you can finish it. Again, apply the extrude for this. And in this time, you have to go with the none option. So simply select it. You have to go with the unite option. Why? Because we have to unite with this body. And they mentioned this is having the 62, this is having the 50. So that means rest of thing is 12 mm, 50 minus 62. So 62, 12 divided by 2. So that means we have to do the extrusion length as 6. And okay. So whatever the feature you created here, just you have to mirror on the opposite side also. Why? Because both of the faces are having the symmetrical features. That is the reason. So simply you can select this and then go to the mirror feature option, and then we can mirror this body. Select the plane and okay. So up to now, this portion is completed. Okay. So next thing we have to go with the top portion. So simply I'm selecting this top face as a reference for developing this one. So simply activate the sketching task environment. After that, we can select this top face as a reference and just click on OK. So first of all, I'm going to the circular section. I'm creating the one circle here. Actually, two circles here. Okay. So after that, I'm creating the profile. So just I'm creating the sketch manually. So here to here, and so with help of this endpoints, edge endpoints, simply I'm creating this, and I'm creating with help of the tangent relation. So now they mentioned the distance from this edge to here center point is 25 mm. So activate the rapid sketch, rapid dimensions, and then select the center point. After that, select this edge and give the horizontal projected dimension 25 distance. And next one, here they clearly mentioned that radius, outer arc radius is 12.5 and inner circle diameter is 18. So here for this outer, we have to maintain the 12.5 radius, that means 25 diameter. After that, close it. So here we are having the one more dimension is there now. We can edit this dimension. This is having the 18 diameter. We can give the 18 as a diameter. Okay. So after that, second thing is we have to keep it at the center. That is the reason this is having the 50. So I'm adding the one more dimension here. So from here to here, this is 25. So now it is exactly kept at the center position. So now you can go to the trim entities. You can delete the unnecessary portions from here. So this is the required one. So after that, just click on the finish option. So now they mentioned this thickness. What is the thickness here? So this total mm is 50. So they mentioned the this edge to this edge between distance is 26. So 26 minus 50. That means rest of distance will get it 14 mm. Sorry, 24. So apply the extrude and then you can extrude this edge with the 12 mm. Yeah. And then we have to create it in the negative direction. Just you can give the negative direction. After that, Activate the unite option. You can unite that current body with the previous body and just click on OK. So after that, you can select this internal body. I'm activating the sketching task environment. After that, I'm selecting this face as a reference and just click on OK. So once again, I'm going with this project curve option. Simply I'm projecting this internal circle edge and they mentioned the 12.5 radius now. So you can create the circle with this 12.5 radius or 25 diameter. Just you can finish. So here the face to face between they are mentioned that 12 mm. So here they mentioned the 26. So that means 6, 13, 13 minus 6. Just you can extrude with the 7 mm. So you can select the sketch as a reference, extrusion curve, and then you can give the 7 mm for this. And then you can activate the unite for this also. And then you can select the sketch and then hide the sketch. Okay. So we already created the two features now. Simply select these two features. And then once again go to this mirror and then you can create the mirror with respect to the center plane. I mean like direct plane. You can change the selection to plane. After that, select this plane. So after selecting this, just click on OK. So same thing will be repeated on the opposite side. This is the way to create